Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and King Rhaegar Targaryen of the Iron Throne. So in the last episode we have went to, I think, Pride Keep. Hold on, is it Pride Keep? Yes, to Pride Keep, where Tywin Lannister is organizing yet another grand tournament, and despite our unsavory actions, we were eliminated from the joust again. Now, Lord Godfrey and Lord Elwood have clashed in the final, and Godfrey is the winner. So let's hope we will have a bit more luck in the duels, because that is always nice. Now let's check the surroundings. Actually, we've never done that. Let's see if we can see or do something here. So when we enter the temple of the seven who are one favors. I take a moment to myself in the small temporary Balorist shrine in the Sept of Castamere, Sanford standing a respectful distance away. Pondering in the presence of the seven who are one, I find myself wondering what it is I wish, in my heart of hearts, to see come from these days of revelry. Bring me glory, the warrior. Our score increases moderately. Huh, interesting. Smile on my friends, guide my friend. Let me find inner peace. That's actually pretty good. Turning around. Okay, we'll be able to visit some place in 20 days. So I think we might want to visit the village or some other place when we can. So we're waiting for the duel. Okay, another scheme has been discovered. Meet other contestants or sabotage them. Merchants. Let's visit the merchants. Gleaming panoply. Upon seeing my armor, Justine puts his hand on his hip and exhales loudly. While the job's begun, shouldn't take all too long for someone of my prodigious talent, of course. He grins toothfully at me. I look at my armor. It seems fine to me. Justine catches my skepticism and shakes his hand. Nah. It definitely needs a go-over. I wouldn't suggest it if it didn't. Alright, work your magic. 200 gold. Increases our prowess by 1 and durability of the armor by +5. 1 for prestige. I think it will be fine. I'm not spending 200 gold on some quack so he can break my armor. Turning grounds. Spending time will increase our progress to victory. Okay, let's go to the tavern, a place for rest. No, village. We want to see the village because that is better. I don't think we're the one to, visit the tavern. Pulling on the threads. A group of women have taken one of the houses as their primary weaving workshop, and I can clearly grasp that they're having a lively conversation about the ongoing tourney. I lean in on the window, with great care of remaining unnoticed. And that man, Daemon, I can't believe they caught him yesterday in the act, one of them says while expertly weaving some threads. Did I hear that right? I can learn a thing or two from their technical knowledge. Let's go with that one. We earn 100 learning experience. That's pretty cool. Okay, the contest begins. For my first bout, I've been paired against my vassal, Lord Horace of the Arbor. I am ready. I can have a bet placed. Well, no. Let's just go. So playing to the crowd. Funk. My body thuds into the wooden wall at the edge of the arena. Horace having bodily hurled me over there with a snarl. No sooner has he done so than Horace's face morphs into a smug smile, and to my astonishment, he turns away from me completely. Raising his arm to the baying crowd, he curls his arms up and flexes in the imitation of traveling strongmen. The cheers from the crowd redouble. Those fickle peasants are eating it up. Face me, coward. I will teach him to show his back to me. No, we are brave, so we're not gonna hit him from behind. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's length, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantage, thinking back to when my opponent paused to play for the crowd. The duel is still so close, its victor could still be either of us. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired, and there can only be one winner. So, what? Are you scared? 81% chance. And we've won. Man, joust is just not gonna be... I wonder if we'll ever win a jousting duel. We knocked Lord Horace out. Schemer discovered. The worthless fiend. Lord Gavin. Lord Thibault's spymaster. What would be our chance? 6%. Well, not a big chance. The worthless fiend. So in the semifinals, we are going to be faced with Lord Limond of Borenline. Okay, that should be really easy. I can do this. A hobbled combatant. Coughing some dirt away from my eyes, I steady myself as the hoots and hollers of the crowd rain down around me. Limond is a little way away, the pair of us having disengaged briefly to catch our respective breaths. The baying of the spectators quietens a bit as we begin to circle each other slowly. One wrong move could end this fight in an instant. Limond's eyes narrow almost imperceptibly. As we circle, I notice a small puff of dust being thrown up under Limond's right foot every time he takes a step. It's almost like Limond is limping slightly. If I jink right there, I'll be able to find out. Increases greatly. Okay, by 1% it seems. Duel, riposte. So what, are you scared? And that didn't do anything, but we were above 50%, so we won. I'm hoping for winning here, because I would really like to build the stables and commission my crown. Okay, Godfrey and Lord Courtenay has been decided. Courtenay was maimed for his effort and died soon after. What the hell? After an unsatisfying one-sided bout, no one was surprised when Godfrey was declared a clear winner. Godfrey of the Burning Dunes. Dude, you are merciless. Was accidentally killed. Jesus Christ, this guy is insane. And now we're gonna face him. Awesome. Contest winner. There's always next time. What the hell happened? Why didn't we win? There's always next time. Nobody has won this. That's super weird. Well, let's visit the village again. A fool's performance. Come on, come see the royal Amiana. A colorfully clad woman shouts, precariously balancing a sword sheath on her nose. I also know stories. Perhaps you'd like to hear something cheerful. I like the tale of when Harris married Lady Berena, she says while doing a handstand. Or perhaps my lord would rather hear a grim story, like the one where Kedri and Lord Villis of Kypros became rivals. No boring stories, I want to see you juggle. Tell me the cheerful tale. You gain cheerful disposition. The grim story was at the right tone. I want to see you juggle. So the duels, no one won those. Not even us. And now the melee. We're still wounded, aren't we? I think we are. Oh, and pause. 50 days until it begins. And we are barely qualifying here. Favorite contestant is Lord Lymond of Borenline. 204 other contestants. Jesus, that's a really big tournament. Okay, let's visit the village again. Merrymaking. The music can be heard from the fields surrounding the village. Following it, I come to its origin, the heavy garland square. Flutes and tambourines and all manners of instrument and balladry. Men and women dance rounds through every part of the square. Now their hands join together. Now they begin to sing. Now they spin and spin and spin. The perfect occasion to impress the attendants. Your dancing is impressive. These movements, they could be useful in the upcoming contest. I must not deviate from the training. Oh, I must not deviate from the training. Let's keep working on our martial prowess. Okay. So it turns out I am leading one of the teams again. Glory will be ours. You and Lord Geralt are the team captains due to rank and experience. Okay. So let's hope we can make this happen. At least melee would be fine. Grand Tournament, Sweet Refuge. Exhausted, I stagger into the austere comforts of a refuge. All around me are competitors from both sides, armor rent and twisted, swords blunted and chipped. Squires and servants scurry around helping their charges. I spy a few of my teammates restoring themselves. They greet me warily as I slump down beside them, weary and aching. Watching from my shady position, I can see a resourceful market seller readying some hastily assembled food and drink to sell to the shattered fighters. Franklin and William watch the seller with some hope, whilst Willis falls shrill and mumbles something about the speech. Beckon over the seller. 200 gold! Gather round, you lot. Your team score increases. Oh, and we gain 5 trade experience in wood. This would... I'd better just leave them to it. That sounds like the best option. But 200 gold, these prices are out of this world. For some refreshments, we can build walls for 200 gold. Fallen Blade. The melee rolls, battering away at me. I'm thrown this way and that, trying to give as good as I get. Swords rent armor, spears clink off metal roundels and shields. One such weapon whips through my vision, aimed at my head. I barely manage to dodge, whirling my King Rhaegar's battle axe around to deflect. A lucky escape. I turn to brandish the axe once more, only to find that it was knocked entirely from my grasp. It falls to the dusty ground, kicked hither and thither by the straining combatants. Ah, my weapon! I'll have to wait for it later. So, we have 52% chance to get it back. Score increases slightly, and we get 5 trade experience in foot. Or 47, the weapon is kicked further away. Or I'll have to wait for it later. No, my weapon. Ha! Nice. We succeeded. Into the fray. Well, I'll win a soldier's victory. Okay, nothing happened, but the final blows. One more push. We won! Okay. But just barely. 2% is, not that great. But we won. Contestant of the winning team gained 350 prestige, and we gain melee victor, and we will receive a prize. Holy hell, look at the money we have. What the hell was that price? Well, we'll sure have a big streak of construction now. 1095 gold. Did I miss something? Wow, Tivin managed to get us near 800 gold in extra taxes. Oh, and our mother Rhaegar died due to heart failure. Yeah, she was infirm. Schemer discovered. Well, let's go to... because next is wrestling, so let's go to the turning ground. A strongman show. Lively noises makes me discover an improvised arena set up by the local peasants where two burly wrestlers are putting on a show. They trade blows, weave, duck, and circle each other until one of them makes a daring move. I call this one Downward Stag. He screams before lifting his opponent and slamming him into the ground, making him yield immediately. Alyn, the perceptive and delightful, victorious yet again, the victor gloats. Wow, how exciting. I should study their techniques. You, the winner, here's a few coins. I should study their techniques. Nope. The wrestling is starting now. So contest begins. Wow, we are starting at 78%. No wonder this guy is horrible. So I'm ready. Who's the... Okay, the favorite contestant is us. We won 2 times in a row, I think, or 3 times even. Okay, a scheme at court. Stefan and I are on the ground, straining against each other. An arm hold pulls me into disadvantaged position, and suddenly Stefan is on top of me and working to secure a victory. The dusty ground shifts beneath our tensing bodies, my opponent's face brushing along it as he attempts to pin me to the ground. My free hand, grasping for any kind of leverage, unconsciously closes around the dirt, leaving me with a fistful of grime. His face is so close to my hand. So close. Yeah! Dirt in his face. Okay, well, dirt in his face. That did nothing. The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. Come, let us lock up as warriors. A nice victory. Who are we facing next? 63% against Lord Franklin Oldhawk. Well, this guy is much better. I can do this. There's nothing like a good wrestle to truly bring the senses to life. Everything is sharper, brighter, more distinct in sound and sight and smell. It's enough to make a man feel superhuman, and perhaps depriving one of a sense would do the opposite. I contemptuously weave left to avoid an incoming grapple from Franklin, and as he recoils, unleash a mighty two-handed clubbing blow to both sides of his head. Franklin bellows in agony, trickles of blood rolling out of his ears. It's clear this bout is coming to quick conclusion, but the wild attempts at grapple being thrown in my vague direction imply Franklin is going to get his revenge or be found trying. Let's make this quick. I think you've had enough, Franklin. I think you've had enough. Yep, he concedes. A fine contest. Geralt through Rian. So Lord Geralt is the last one. 18 and 39. Okay, that's fairly close. I can do this. Me against Geralt. Disjointed. As I disengage from a brief clinch with Geralt, I catch him by surprise and grab him by the neck. Completely unprepared, Geralt's neck audibly cracks from the impact, the force causing him to scream in panic. The crowd erupts, but the raucous cheers quickly die down to whispers of confusion as I loosen my grasp. The moment my arm has made contact, a sickening pop signaled that all was not well. Oh, it's the finger again. Yeah. My finger. I'm injured, I must concede. If I favor my other hand, I might still be able to win. Alright, well, there's only one thing to do. Let's try it. Wow, we actually managed to succeed in putting our finger back in place. Was not expecting that. Well, let's lock up his warriors and win the melee. Actually, this is not the melee, this is wrestling. But, you know, it's also fist melee. Okay, so we have won both the melee and the wrestling. So that's pretty good. I won. I actually won. We gained 45 gold and 750 prestige. 13 days until the end. Grand Tournament conclusion. So Lord Godfrey has become the owner of Prize Axe. We gained a Prize Bow and Prize Armor. Okay, so that's a court artifact and an inventory artifact. Okay, and we gained 25 trade experience in horse and foot. Well, I'm more interested in the fact that we gained a little bit melee victor and accomplished grappler. Finished the Grand Tournament. I'm more interested in the fact that we have gained a little in... What was it? In wit? Oh no, we haven't gained, because I chose that we'll leave them to it. So my mother Rhaegar died. Of travels to come. Journeying through Kingsglaive, I passed by peculiar-looking tents, splayed open with its yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, almighty king. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. Tell me my future, O wise one. Travel good omens or bad omens. Come, experience the future with me. He's a wise man. Well, let's come with me. We'll have to do a revision of the court because our Septa has died last time and we really don't have that many opportunities. But wow, we have to figure out how we're gonna invest this gold. An inspired person can be funded. Okay, so we are back. We traveled for 399 days. Jesus. Okay, so let us do a review of the court here. So we're gaining 20 gold now. So what can we get? We still got Master at Arms, Commander of the Gold Cloaks, Antiquarian, Caravan Master, Food Taster, and Master of the Hunt. We do not have a Captain of the Household Guard. So let's put Jeremy Ricker as our captain of the household guard. He is an acclaimed knight and very close to us. Keeper of the Cells. Do we want the Keeper of the Cells? Our Dame. Comment. Wardens we don't want. Court Smith. Let's put Ursula as our Court Smith, actually. Do we have a fool? Boldampa. No, I would like a court poet, but we do not have anyone that could do that for us. Court bard. We could have a court bard. Headsman. We can get the septa or the court artificer. But considering our income is rising, I guess we can get... Let's get a Master of the Horse. This is super expensive, but I think it would be a good idea. Let's put Oliver Gray there, our knight. Or are you a knight? No, you're not. So we want a knight being a Master of the Horse. Okay, and now we have 1200 gold. What the hell are we gonna do with that? So first of all, I want to commission an artifact. Oh, wait. It's wrong. Can't close it. So it can be a crown. So hire a local artisan for that. Unfortunately, we cannot commission two, right? Yeah. And the metalsmith is Darren Algray. Elusive Shadow. He is awful. Hopefully he's not gonna cock it up. Okay, now with the money that we gained, we could build a wall tower or wall towers in the Red Keep, or we could build the stables, but I think we're gonna invest into the wall towers now. They act as an excellent vantage point, allowing our soldiers to snipe away at approaching armies safely. When not at war, they are excellent to gloat at peasants from. It's kind of funny, but I think we're gonna get this one. We also were building a harbor, guild halls, and wooden barracks here. Oh, we can't build here because we're still building the wooden barracks. Okay. So what about Rhanis Hill? We have a trade port here. So could we upgrade that one for 475 gold? We could. Give us more gold. Or we could invest in the Lordship of King's Landing in the Hook Market. We have small harbor, guild halls, blacksmiths, workshops. Let's build the workshops here. It'll take 3 years to finish that one. Wait, what? Oh, okay, workshops, shooting ranges. I was afraid that we screwed it up. And here in the Gold Guard Heights, we are still constructing the wooden barracks. 8 days. Okay, so we can then build levying grounds. And what I'm definitely going to invest in next is we are going to increase the size of the armored footmen and the armored horsemen that we have. We still have 485 gold. I think we might actually consider holding our own grand tournament soon. Unfortunately, we are not going to invest into Dragonstone at this point anymore. I think I could build here guilds. Okay, Rhanis Hill is gonna build guild halls. And we lost the trade wounded. We can escape to Summer Hall, so let's do that. Because we enjoy our solitude. We could inspire someone. Metalsmith, he's forging a crown. A brush. Oh, he wanted a crown. Okay, I missed that. A magnificent weapon. Great armor. I don't really think we want to invest into any one of those, but if I was smart, I would have checked that before and actually had the other guy smith the crown for us. And I think this is kind of good. Now let's see what our son is up to. Prince Aegon of Dragonstone. He's traveling somewhere. Oh, he's traveling to King's Landing. He came to petition me. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. I am beset by Lord Montfort and his Liberty faction. These traitors will have to answer to me. Okay, can hold court. Not gonna do that. Making knights of children. My child, Viserys, has recently become an age which he is able to be squired. Perhaps I could command a member of my Kingsguard to squire him. I believe Viserys would be a good candidate. Okay, Viserys become Viserys' squire. That's great. Actually, have I... Queen Rhaenyra is still Prince Viserys' guardian. Okay, that's not good. I think... I actually think Prince Viserys could be educated by... Wait, what? Who are you warning? No one. So you can... That's weird. There's something wrong here. Huh. Okay, that will not work. So let's instead look at the Hand of the King. Edmure, could you... Oh, hold on. Here it is. Okay, the menu is just super weird. Okay, so can you... Yeah, this is... Somehow it's broken. I don't know why it's... I'm offering you wards. Can you not take it? Oh, like this. Okay. So you are going to ward him. That's really weird. The menu is confusing. Okay, let's see if he accepts. He did. And what about our other children? Prince Valerian needs a guardian as well. So let's offer him to Prince Timon. He's actually a good steward, so that would be a good fit. So hold on. Master of Coin. Can you ward... Guardian. Offer ward. Ah, okay. This way. Prince Valerian and you. Yep, he will accept. So any more children that we want to ward? You are 3 and you are 2, so that's fine. And our older children, Rhael is being guardian by our wife, and Aegon is 17, and Rhaenys is... Okay, so they married. They're living in Dragonstone together. No children yet, but hopefully we will be lucky. And we're invited to a hunt. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, but we're gonna try to gift artifact. Please accept this humble gift, Wild Hide. Oh, thank you. Let's keep on Discord. Actually, you know what I am gonna do before I forget? We got Rhaegar's armor. We can give this prize armor to our son and the heir to the throne. No, we'll give you the prize armor so that you can carry it. Faction was created against me. Well, we'll have our hands full in the next episode. So, we've done a lot of building in this episode. We've upgraded our men-at-arms, both the armored footmen and the armored horsemen. We are building... What are we building? We're building the wall towers in the Red Keep. In Visenya here we are building the wooden barracks still. And in Rhaenys Hill we are building the guild halls. And in Hook Market we are building the shooting ranges. And actually let's upgrade the barracks. That's gonna be our last task. We're gonna make them a levying ground, which is really nice. And you guys are stationed... Okay, at Visenya Hill, that's fine. And you are going to be stationed at the Red Keep. Yep, that's fine. Cool! So we spent almost all of our money, but now we're gonna save it, and I would like to organize a tourney at some point. I think it's actually very expensive. 400? No, 375. Okay, so if we can do it in about a year or two, that will be fine, but we'll have to be a bit, you know, a bit careful about the money. But considering we are investing a ton and making sure that things are looking good, I think it's gonna be fine. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode.